Hey guys, Gameboy3800 here. Once again, we're back in Beam. This is another quick preview video for my upcoming pack updates. And this is also a preview video for Turbo's upcoming map. This is a beta version I have of Tampa 2008. It is very muddy. And I thought it looked a little bit empty, but he swears it only had 5 jumps. So, here we are. Tampa 08, looking pretty nice. Only 5 jumps. We're going to give Blackmagic a pretty quick run here. You can just see how much we're sliding. And he says, look it up on the web archive or whatever. It was this muddy and slidey. I'm like, okay. I'll take your word for it. And he says he is going to, like, try to lower the cars down a little bit to reduce the chance of tire popping. But I found that that only really happens if you're like full throttle cross-threading in the mud. So it's not too bad if you don't go too fast or don't try to cross-thread like crazy. Alright, let's go ahead and get into the light so we can spawn up our trucks. We can just do it here, that's fine. Because the biggest thing for this update is actually going to be on Willman. We go to my existing customized Willman chassis to allow for different bodies to fit. Let's take a quick look at that. This is Blown Company. This has already been out, but they have changed the chassis. It's no longer got like the bar hoop going around the back of the cab. And it's got a different rear bumper. And the front supports are different as well. That is not all, though. This is a very slippery map. If we go over to suspension, we can see I moved the suspension into their own slot for better organization. And to do this, let's take a look. I've done something slightly cursed. If we put on CRD Suspension on Willman, we get something that looks a little bit like this. Why was this done? Well, Turbo had the idea for a custom. I'm like, hey, I'll do it, just for a small cost. He's like, alright. So here it is. This custom chassis now has even more custom suspension. And the best part, if we go up here to the toe slot and to the glowing brakes, well, guess what? The glowing brakes work on this as well. They already worked on Willman, as you saw from the last preview video. But now, if your brakes are getting hot, turn on your headlights. And I'm not sure we'll get enough air to really need to do it on this map, but I'll do it anyways. You get enough air and brake check in midair, get the glowing sparks. Now this is still a work in progress. I'm not sure what to do about the rear drive shaft being more flat than angled than it should be. But it could just be Willman, because Willman is, it's kind of got sus drive shafts to begin with. There's one more thing to take a look at. We go to the chassis. I have been working on a older Silverado, because this is a newer Silverado, Blown Company, but an older Silverado for a turbo as well. And it's got this Rambo body on it. This Rambo paint. We go back to the engine and change the headers to these. And they're gonna remove the front sway bar because otherwise it'll clip stuff, I think. And now, it should be a fairly accurate representation of what the truck was. Last thing is the tires. Gonna put on Goodyears. mainly because I think it'll help us in the mud, the chunky tread. So now this is a fairly accurate truck to what it was. Be low to the ground. Not too much can be done about that, I don't think. But yeah, we can fully tune the suspension as it was, but it is by default pretty high. Yep, this truck should be coming in one of Turbo's packs soon. Rambo Custom Willman. I'm gonna give it one more big send here. Rip. Yep. That's about that. That's what I've been working on for the past couple days. Got a Willman with a revamped custom chassis, and now glowing revamped suspension and CRD suspension as an option. Purely because, one, I think I was going to do it anyways, but two, someone wanted it done, and for a small cost, I did it for them. If you have something cool you want done, you can contact me on Discord, and for a small cost, I'll get your cool project in-game as well. I won't do everything, but I will get it in-game. Break it down. That's it for now. That chassis and suspension and glowing discs brake update will be out this weekend, so like maybe tomorrow. And I don't know when this map will be done, but this is a racing variant. I think he's still working on the freestyle variant. And that body and skin for that body will be out whenever Turbo feels like it. But it'll all be out soon. I have no doubts. If you all enjoyed, you can leave a like, favorite, comment, share, and of course don't forget to subscribe as well. Thanks again, I'll see you all in the future.